is a video game. And sometimes I feel like I am living in a video game because everyone around me keeps on acting like an NPC. You know, those people that are just there and they have no purpose. And even I feel like that because life has no rules, no instructions on how to play, just one thing: just keep chasing. That reminds me of a story. Once Arav spotted his co-worker Ria talking about weekend trip plans. Curious and slightly disapproving, he approached her and asked, "Why aren't you working for that promotion? If you work a couple of hours, you might finally get it." "Well, why would it be worth giving up my weekend trip for?" she asks. "If you get that promotion, you'll get more money, you'll get that lifestyle that you wanted, you can buy a new house." And Ria says, "And then you can go on that weekend trip that you want and enjoy your life." Ria took a pause. She looked at him and said, "I really like my home. I love the lifestyle that I'm living right now. And about going on weekend trips and enjoying life, what do you think I was going to do anyways?" Ask yourselves, when was the last time you felt satisfied? Not by what you earned or achieved or bought, but genuinely felt happy in the moment. The thing is, the story stayed with me because society tells us that we should glorify hustle, the people that work 12 hours a day and who miss family gatherings for meetings. They tell us to suppress emotions, that to succeed, you must think and not feel. Which is curious because every dream begins with an emotion. The want to feel happy, to feel belonged, and sometimes even make other people happy. So why is it that we are told to suppress the very thing that we want? And between meetings and milestones, we forget to ask an important question. The question being, what is it that we are really chasing? What is it that you really want? No, it's not that Hogwarts letter. Money. That's what most people would say. But money is just a social construct, something we built to make trading easier. And along the way, we started dividing humans and not companies into assets and liabilities. This all happened because of a systemic update. Industrialization. In the late 18th century came Industrial Revolution, where we started moving from meaning to machinery and started mass producing things. Then work became your value and your weakness was rest. It promised progress and it delivered. But along with process came alienation. According to Gallup 2024 data, only 14% of Indians are actually satisfied in their lives, while 86% are dissatisfied. So the question is, in one of the world's fastest moving economies, why is it that we are dissatisfied and discontent? For that, I'll take you on a trip to an island called conformity. The society built this island, and you know the type of people that live here? Those people that buy a new phone and suddenly their whole life upgrades to iOS 18. Look at me, I have dynamic island. I am cool. No, you're not. The only thing dynamic in your life is your EMI. But moving on. Here in this island, you'll find a monster, a happiness-sucking dementor. And this dementor is called materialism. Materialism tells you, you are what you buy, you are what you earn, and you are your purchasing power. And it has a superpower. Not only does it push you to purchase, but it links objects to feelings. And that superpower is advertisements. Now, advertisements emotionally and cognitively condition you to believe that buying something will generate positive feelings. And they do it through, let me give you an example. A person feels worthless, unhappy, and dissatisfied in their lives. And suddenly they buy an object. And now everybody loves them. They are happy. It's like, are you unhappy? Here's happiness. It's just ₹99 and on sale for Diwali. We see about 6,000 to 10,000 ads per day. And according to Harvard Business Review, about 70% of them have some type of emotional triggers, which pushes you to buy these objects. Suddenly, you're not chasing experiences, you're chasing items. Now, last year I conducted a survey with 100 people, and I tried to find a correlation between materialism and the amount of time you spent on social media. The results suggest the more time you spent on the media, the more desire you would have to purchase these items. That tells us about how much of a hold materialism has on us. I would like to settle a debate once and for all. A cliche debate that we've all heard. And the thing is, here's when people tell me, happiness does not last. Why would I chase happiness? And I say, exactly. The initial chemical reaction for any emotion is about 90 seconds. It might last a day or two if it's impactful enough, but every emotion fades. Sadness, grief, confusion also don't last. It's like an ecosystem. Where there is rain, there is rainbows, snow, and hay. So the debate is, does money buy happiness? And the answer is, yes. Yes, it does. It buys that initial chemical reaction of 90 seconds, that dopamine hit when you finally get something that you really wanted, that not lasting feeling. A Ferrari will not silence an anxious mind, but it will silence your bank accounts. When you look beyond the boundaries, you realize that the question isn't if money buys happiness, but it is if money buys satisfaction, if money can make you feel contentment. So let's play this game again. And this time, maybe not try to change the game, but change how we play it. Not chase the next level, but try to experience the moment. Let's press play again. But this time, play differently. Thank you.